I've been working from home for about 2 years now, and what always bothers me is having a cluttered desk that makes work a lot more stressful and in turn makes me a lot less productive. So I decided I was going to invest in a whole new desk, a whole new setup, and something that wasn't too crazy expensive, and let me tell you, it has made my life so much better. So let's start with the desk itself. I purchased a 59-inch Ferrixon motorized standing desk from Amazon. I chose this desk because it wasn't too wildly expensive, and it also comes with wheels to make it mobile and a pretty nice power bank. The mouse pad you see here came with the desk as well, which is pretty nice, but the reason I really wanted this desk is because it came with wheels. I really needed to move my whole workstation around the room to kind of make this entire room a whole studio. Since I do guitar and drum content as well, this makes things much easier for recording videos and also just audio from the drums as well. So it's really convenient when working on the wire management in the back or just moving it out of the way so I could sweep or something like that. Now it's easy to move the desk around, which is awesome, but it's also great that the wheels are pretty sturdy, so the desk doesn't just move on its own whenever I don't want it to. It actually stays put unless I actually use some force to make it move. So of course it's a motorized desk, and at the push of a button the thing goes up and down, and you have 4 buttons, 4 presets on the remote itself, which is very convenient. You can get it to the perfect height you want it every single time at just a push of a button. You don't even have to think about it. Yes, the motor makes a little bit of noise and it takes a few seconds to get up, but it really doesn't take that long, doesn't bother me at all. If anything, it gives me a few seconds to stretch before I'm standing for the next 2 or 3 hours. The power bank that came with the desk is also really nice because I'm able to put 2 power strips into it and my PC, and that means I only have 1 cable running from the desk to the wall, and that makes it so much easier to keep everything nice and clean. Now as you can see, there's a lot of cables going on behind this desk. I got these cable management brackets. They only cost like $32, and I was able to get 2 of them. It comes at a set of 2 or 3. I think the 3-pack obviously costs a little bit more, but the 2 is more than enough for me. Like I said, I'm able to put 2 power strips back there and all the power supplies for like the monitors, all the extra cables. I can tuck them all back there, and although from behind the desk it looks pretty messy, from the front of the desk it looks very clean. You don't really see any cables hanging except the 1 cable that I left out that's kind of dangling there. That's for my mixer on the side. Other than that, they were very easy to install. Holds the 2 power strips. That was really convenient, and just overall making the desk look nice and clean back there. Now there will be links in the description below for everything I'm listing here. You can go get all these items for yourself. They're relatively cheap, and after trying them all out, I think they are all great products and they do exactly what you need them to do. I would definitely recommend them to anyone who's a work from home employee or anyone who spends a lot of time at the desk. They're kind of cheap, but they work amazing, and I'm very surprised with all these products I've gotten. Now of course I had to get a dual monitor mount. I have 2 monitors. I wanted the stands gone and out of the way. Those things take up so much space, and then the monitors don't move exactly where you want them to. You can also hide all your cables within the monitor mount. You can adjust the monitors to where you want them to stand on the desk. It's very convenient, easy to use. You can adjust if you want them to go higher, lower, side to side, tilt them. It does all that, and it's only like $60 for the mount itself, and all it does is clip onto the side of it, and yeah, it works great for me. I absolutely love the way it looks, giving the monitors that kind of floating look and just getting the stands out of the way, getting them higher up. Now as far as the speakers go, I really wanted something that was very small, didn't take up that much space, but also sounded good, right? You want your audio to at least be enjoyable while you're watching YouTube videos, listening to music, in meetings and whatnot. So I went for these small creative speakers, and they're only like $15 from Amazon. Also links in the description below. I was genuinely surprised with how good they sound. They actually carry bass. They have bass in them, even though there's no subwoofer attached or anything like that. But they have good clarity in the highs and mids. They have bass. I mean, for $15, you can't ask for anything better. And there is a Bluetooth option too, but I think those are much more expensive. These are powered by a USB-C and an aux cable. Very convenient. They don't take up much space. They look cool, sound great. Highly recommend these speakers. Now the last thing I got for this desk to tidy everything up was the mount for my PC tower. And let me tell you, I was terrified to put this thing on, put my PC on it because I was just afraid it was gonna be too heavy. It was gonna rip the screws out. It was gonna fall right to the floor. But I'm actually very confident that it works. It works well. It's gonna hold the weight. It's doing a good job, and it doesn't really scare me anymore. And like I said, it just does the job. I wasn't going to be caught dead with my PC tower on top of the desktop. I think that looks horrible. It's taking up way too much space. Being able to put it underneath the desk is so much more convenient. Looks a lot nicer. It just saves so much room from the floor. And as you know, my desk is mobile. It has wheels on it. I couldn't have the PC be stationary because how's that going to work, right? Now that it's attached to the desk, I can just unplug from the wall, move the whole desk around. It's so convenient, so nice to have. And it was only like 30 bucks. But I will have a link for that as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my desk setup. So if you want to figure out how I get my lighting set up and how I got those LED lights up on the wall and what LED lights they even are, check this video out right here.